Is there anything that you can speak to that, or do you think I'm totally off base?
No, I think you're right. So I used to be a teacher prior to getting into real estate. I was a teacher, and I made $60,000 a year after teaching for 6 years with a master's degree. So my salary after 6 years of teaching with a master's degree was $60,000 a year. If you would have told me back then that I'd be spending, this kind of money, I would have told you that you were crazy, right? I would have told you like, no way. I was like living paycheck to paycheck. But as time went on and as I started to be successful, I knew it was super important. Just like I invested in my teaching credential, I took out a loan, got a student loan and worked a full-time job while I was going to school full-time, and invested not only the time, the resources, but the money to get my education. I knew that was just important, right? Because that education gave me, I just had that credential behind me. And so I just continued to do that. And I would always just invest in coaching. And and it helped me make more money. So I would like always spend a little bit more. And I look at what Russell was able to help me accomplish from that $25,000 initial investment. We did like, geez, I think we had 3 point something million in the first 17 months, right, of launching a brand new business. And it was all because of his coaching. I will give Russell Brunson and what he taught me and being a part of his inner circle 1,000% credit, in conjunction with the fact that I am a master implementer. Like everybody in the inner circle always says, oh my God, you're such an implementer. I'm like, what, really? I guess I am. They all tell me I am. But so that helped me. And then, so now that I've been doing that for 3 years and I know I want to get to the next level, it's like, okay, if I want to get to the next level, I need to invest. So it's like, it just makes sense, but I didn't start there, but you've got to start somewhere. I mean, everyone has to understand that if you don't invest something, it's like people will say, well, I'll buy it when I have the time. I'll buy it when I have the money. Well, guess what? The money is never going to come. The time is never going to come unless you're resourceful and figure out a way to get the resources. You're never going to have the resources. You have to be resourceful. Like that foster kid, that kid from juvenile hall that found a way to go to college and get a student loan and, figure it out, right? It hurt. It wasn't fun having a student loan and doing all that. But I mean, all of that is stepping stones to where I've gotten now. And in no way am I bragging, or please, I hope by saying what I spent for these programs, I don't want to sound like, like, oh my God. I think it's important to know where I came from and, where I'm at and how many times I've failed in between.